signs say no.
We're the only badass novel bitches around. So.
Oh, there we go.
I'm good to go.
Then, when the music is broken off,
Yeah, you're supposed to like. There you go.
I'm so excited for this!
Flower bookmarks. These are so pretty.
We all got different designs. Mine is bamboo with like.
Oh my god, that was an exciting adventure.
Welcome back.
Hi, thank you so much. We have Erica Bauermeister.
Welcome, guest author Kayla tonight. Special guest. Me a lot of Tana tonight.
Jess Lowry, right here with
tonight. Welcome, Asha. We're so excited.
Hi, welcome. Thank you for having me.
Hey, bitches.
Hey, bitches.
Hey, bitches. Howdy, howdy. Dominique is in a fun place. I feel like I want to try and play I Spy. Like, I can't read any of those from here.
There's like, right here is like a lot of Tolkien books.
Oh.
Lord of the Rings stuff going on there.
Yeah.
Odyssey, Plato.
Okay.
Like
Got some
intense
cool stuff. What's over your other shoulder?
Let's see.
Hey, Regina. Welcome, babe.
We got.
What's back there? What's back there in your little extra library?
I don't know. They're the people I'm with are like way above me in their literature. We got.
So they read Plato. We're over here reading Arsenic and Adobo. You know,
this is
to
like
each their own.
This is like I think the biblical book.
Hey, Rebecca. Welcome, bitch. We missed you last weekend, too. Dominique is just showing us what library she's visiting. And we never claimed to be literary geniuses trying to understand those types of scholarly authors.
You should already know by our name here that that's not what we're here for.
Well, I mean, that doesn't say we couldn't.
That's not our level of bullshit.
It could be.
It could be.
It could be. It's not.
It's just that, you know, we might embarrass ourselves just a teensy bit, you know, with the
I'm not gonna fucking pretend.
With a lack of understanding, just a scotch.
No, our level of digging deep is our fucking ridiculous theories on all of our mystery books and bullshit that's happening.
True, that is true.
That's our level of bullshit.
That is our level. Some of us in book club are smarter than others, and
and then these are our like fun reads, you know.
Yeah, but we definitely we didn't start our book club because we needed to have, you know, philosophical debates. In
we're not reading Alan. We're doing breaking it down.
Most of us have mom brains going on too.
That's true too.
So
yeah. Well, anyway, go your girlfriend who's got like a pretty bomb library back there though. It's very cute.
That's not even all their stuff, but yeah.
It's a nice place to be. Nice place. Hi, Jessica. Welcome.
Oh,
Lynn. Welcome, you East Coaster or Southerner. What are you? No.
You're in my time zone, bitch.
What do you call it? Like a Seast coaster? Like a Southeast coaster? What is that?
No, she's Southern.
Is it Southern? It's just considered Southern now? Okay, well, I guess Alabama's just Southern. You're on the, you're closer to the other coast. Deep South, she says. Deep South. Are you enjoying it? Are you happy to be there? Enjoying the sticky, hot weather yet? Or has that kicked in?
No, it hasn't.
It hasn't? Okay. Well, what's she going to do? Anna is at the baseball field waiting to find out if her son's team is winning their second game of the day. I think it's some tournament too. So we shall see. It's not yet hot and sticky. Girl, my thighs touch too much to be in that kind of weather.
You're telling me.
I'm not telling you shit. You claim to love it year round.
No, I do. We look forward to the cool Look forward to the heat up.
You look forward to your thighs going.
I mean, if you just let them stick, then they don't rub. So then you just like walk
You just like, what do you like, scoop play? You just tiptoe everywhere like you're in a cartoon.
right. I remember
yeah,
you were like, my face is like half burnt from sunglasses today at the beach. I don't think you can tell in my lighting, but that's fine.
No,
I look
not in
dewy
your
because I have coconut oil on.
She's pretending she's extra golden and shit. Hey, Jennifer, welcome. It's been a hot minute. Did you finish this book? Had you already read it? Let's see. Kaylin's skin looks amazing in the humidity. Well,
Mine
some
doesn't.
people look amazing in the humidity, and then some of us just get like patchy red and then look hot and sweaty, like where everyone just keeps asking you if you're okay, and you're never okay. That's me.
I look like a teenager with bad hormones of sweaty just pores.
Right? Dude, same. And then my hair does not react well. No. And then I act like I can't breathe because, first of all, I'm not a fish, so I'm not supposed to breathe in that much like air liquid. No, I feel like I'm drowning. Jessica said it started kicking in for her up there. Dang, girl.
Hello.
Crya smash. Is that, hey, babe?
You probably just butchered the shit out of that.
Someone what?
You probably just butchered the shit out of that.
Did I butcher it? Well, I guess we'll find out when someone shit talks right now. Shit.
I feel like reading some names is kind of like deciphering license plates, you know?
Oh my god, I cannot tell you how much fun I have with license plates. Oh, it's like a favorite pastime.
Yeah, when I see one, like I have to, like, you start yelling it like out loud, so have to hear it.
Jessica,
to, like, try to make it out.
Like crime.
80 is fine if you don't have humidity, but when you add humidity on top of 80 degrees, you might as well be in a sauna for life.
It was 80 today. It was very nice.
I never understood what people said by dry heat till I was in like humidity.
Right? Well, Arizona's got that dry heat. It's
and they go up to like 120 degrees. Fuck that shit.
That's dry. That's like if your breath were the oven and then it's already hotter than that outside and someone just like breathes on you.
Have you ever been in the heat with the wind blowing?
Oh, when your car is dark. Okay. Dude, yeah.
Roll the windows down. Get some airflow.
Yeah, get some airflow.
Exactly. I feel like at 110 degrees when it's dry, you can literally feel your brain cooking. Just throbbing in there.
It's throbbing in your brain.
In throbbing inside the skull.
All right, bitches. What did we do? Look, you can finally see my calendar sitting here beautifully. We finished Arsenic and Adobo this week. Oh my god, Dominique. Bitch, I cannot wait for the next 2 books.
Me too.
I'm so excited.
It was. I was hoping it would be fun, and I feel like I definitely enjoyed it for sure.
I did. I can't wait to give my rating for this one. But this one was like super fun, like beginning to end. It definitely had no dull moments. I was never like, oh my god, just get me through. I was like, damn, I gotta stop every time. And then, which I mean, I guess we're kind of always like that because no matter what the book is like, it's hard to have to break it up into 4 weeks. But this one, I was like, oh my god, I love this story. Like every week reading the information was so fun. And then the story progressing, and well, we got most of our questions answered, didn't we?
Yeah, and even so, in the beginning, we pretty much had it nailed down.
Yeah,
who killed Derek, but that even didn't take away from it. You know, when I found out, it wasn't like, it was still.
Well, we found out why.
Yeah, that's always a thing. The bigger thing is why.
That's true. That's true. We did get to figure it all out. I do feel like most of what we all kind of like are more out there things were not quite it, but like the things that we all kind of guessed it would be, like I for sure was like, it's Kevin. You had to know it was Kevin because Kevin was the one who had his coffee cup. I just didn't know what the hell he did. That was cool though. Very smart. Very smart how they like put that together. Really love the characters. She did a great job giving them personalities that were relatable. I agree. These characters were a lot more realistic than some past characters.
And I feel like we got enough of each one too. You know how sometimes when you read a book and you're like,
I wish I got a little more time with that other character. Yeah. Yeah.
Even if there wasn't enough time, they kind of still gave like a good little history tidbit of them.
Oh, well, yeah, I agree. Let's see. Crya Smash says just listening for American culture before traveling to the U.S. for a road trip.
Oh, fun.
But is this a book review? Basically, we are a book club. We read a book a month together, and then we come on here and we discuss it. Our first hour is about the book. Our second hour, we bullshit and have fun. So it's probably a good thing that you're, finding us just to learn some English. And hopefully the captions that come up for you are not too crazy because it doesn't always get it right. But
I bet they don't make sense.
Where are you tuning in from?
Yeah.
I'll let you know. Yeah. So, let's see. Anybody got a favorite character out of all the characters?
His mom. Derek's mom.
Derek's mom.
I
loved that conversation that they had where they said like nothing. They were like, I mean, you know, right?
So
I was wondering if the sister was going to be on it when she was there and she said that she was there for the wife, not her brother. And I was like, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I kind of thought that it was going to be the sister that did it, but it wasn't. It was the wife. That was bomb. It's okay. I'm learning by listening. I'm from the Netherlands. Well, welcome. Have fun. Stay a while. Let's see. The whole calendar club, right? I love that they had like a nickname too.
They would be a character.
I know. I would really enjoy seeing them on like a big screen. Those aunties were just, they had so much character and they were so fun and they rallied and they really made you feel like family. Oh, they'd be fun to see on the screen. Whether it be like a little mini series or something.
Mm-hmm.
I could see like, especially if, her next two books kind of follow along the same kind of mysterious path, which I think we all know that it's gonna. I think it'd be fun to like see these turned into like a little series. It'd be neat. But anyway, the aunties were absolutely the best. Calendar club. That's so cute. Y'all, when we're old and we're gonna be like a calendar club together. Right?
Or they just call us the book club.
They'll just call us the probably not the book club, but probably be like that. Now it just went out of my head. After that comment, what kind of relationship Mr. Long had with his sister? Like, was he a jerk and she sympathized? Sounds like it. I mean, she probably knew her brother more than anyone else and was like, ugh. She didn't seem to care about him at all.
No, when she was talking about the sweater and, how cold he keeps the house. And I felt like she didn't want her to go into the kitchen because there was going to be like no food in there. It was like, there's something wrong with this dude.
I think it's super funny that like she knew she stabbed the dude, but still let the chick come into the kitchen with her.
What was she going to do?
Well, she didn't have to invite her in.
That would have been suspicious.
She could have been like, thanks for stopping by. And then like gone about her way and like, oh my gosh.
I just need to be alone right now.
Yeah, poor Leela and her, she really gets into some pickles. She finds herself in bad situations. Like every time she shows up somewhere, some shitty thing happened.
She's like a modern Sherlock Holmes.
Well, I guess that's true. She shows up like right at the right time.
Right. And then would Adina be her Watson?
Though the whole town kind of helped her.
Yeah. like all the different restaurant owners. That was so fun. Her visiting all the different food stops and like trying the food out and like proving that Derek was a dirtbag who was just like a liar about everyone. Oh my God, I loved that part. Like all the extra food. Well, I got inspired by all the yummy foods I was reading about and had to eat and cook today. So Desiree made a fun little TikTok to go with it. So cute. Ooh. And then I was reading about the the spam and I was like, well, I mean, I had fake ham today, so you know. It kind of went together.
He does sound abusive.
Yeah. It sounded like he was very controlling, so fuck him. Glad he said.
It's like the worst, but it's also the best because she figured it out before the cop did.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, boom. See?
Dude.
She got onto all these people's level, went into the restaurant, ate with them, gave them some info, got some friendly.
All kinds of intel. Mm-hmm. She was able to piece it together better than any other detective.
I have a question. Out of all of the restaurants that she went to, which restaurant sounded like it had the best food? Because there was so many. Each restaurant was different.
Yeah, nope. I'm not picking. No way. You're not going to make me do that. I wanted to go eat everywhere. Everywhere. Even as a vegetarian, I was like, oh shit, even Adina's got some food down at the I'm down. All the sides that I can eat while I'm there. Perfect.
Well, I feel like
welcome.
the way she was describing the sushi and stuff like that, she was like,
yes. Oh, the way
and
she
when they
described
like
all
just
food.
make it and serve it like to you right there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, try this. That's down my alley.
Super fun to sit at like at the bar at getting sushi because you get like
Mhm.
kind of a different experience that way. That's a lot more fun.
See, I don't do sushi. The only sushi I really do is like it's a very specific deep fried roll that I had originally got when we went to Benihana. And so I try to find something similar to that whenever we go somewhere. That's literally the only version of sushi I like. I've done the all slimy raw stuff. Nope.
Slimy.
It's the texture. It just feels that
I
way.
It's
get
slimy. You should not be eating it.
No,
Yeah.
that's what it feels like to me the second it hits your mouth. That's what it feels like to me.
Okay.
So I'm not for the sushi. I think that I want to go into the Bruja Cafe because I want Leela to make me some ube crinkles because I was really hungry when I was driving home today, listening to that part. And then she was talking about how she wanted coffee. And I was like, oh, I didn't get to drink the rest of my coffee because sand got in it. Now I want coffee too.
I know, right? I had all the cravings reading this damn book.
So,
all the cravings. Even like you're reading at night and you're reading about coffee. And I'm like, fuck, should I make a coffee right now? It's like midnight.
So on my way up here, there is a town, Livermore, and we stopped there for like a late lunch, early dinner, kind of because of the time of the drive. I think it was like 3:00, and I'm looking, and I saw there was a place that had like the ube crinkle cookies. I was like, we gotta go here. They closed at like 1:00.
Aww.
Have you ever made them?
I've not made them yet.
Have you had them?
Well, I've had like store bought kind of like it, but not these ones. But
right,
I'm gonna need to find them. If you make them, will they mail?
Well, Vanessa made them. Did you see that Vanessa had made them in the the first week?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that was?
Yeah, she made that was the recipe that she and her daughter did together.
When I hear crinkle, I'm literally picturing a zigzaggy like French fry. Obviously, it's wrong.
Uber crinkles? Is that what you just said?
What?
What did you say?
That I picture like a zigzaggy like French fry almost.
Oh, I see. The crinkle cut fries? No, they're more like a cookie, right? Just like a little.
Yeah, just a cookie. I don't.
Yeah. Book is not diet friendly. Hell no. You know what you could do though? Like once a week while reading, like go eat like you're in this book. Like have a cheat day once a week. Should have done that. Damn, why didn't I think of that sooner? Oh, did anyone make the Uber Crinkle cookies? Just you, bitch.
I'm making
And
this weekend.
and you did a good job. I saw those were very pretty. I like the color that you ended up with. Very pretty because I've never seen them before. So, are some books better or worse when they're audiobooks?
So I listen now. It's been nearly a year of me listening on Audible. I prefer it because I'm able to get a bunch of work done, and it's just I found it's easier for my lifestyle right now. But I know that Tosh switches between.
I do.
Periodically, Dominique will listen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But there are some books. I don't remember which one we had the hardest time listening to that I even had a hard time listening to.
Snobs. So I feel like most of the time it's harder to listen to a man doing an audiobook versus a female. And maybe it's because, you know, like when you have a female, like as a female, when you have a female speaking into your head, it makes a little more sense because like your own voice is female in your head, right? But when listening to like the male authors and listening to male narrators, reading their books is different than listening to their audiobooks. That's just like a personal, because then it's like a male's voice in my head, which doesn't always, you know, translate the same to me. I don't feel the same when I'm listening. I don't get like the same feelings that I would if I were just reading the words on my own. I also like to listen while reading because it actually gives me like a way more immersive
Nina does that too.
kind of
I do that
experience.
sometimes. There's certain books where if my brain at the time is just very scatterbrain,
Yeah, distracted,
or if there's a lot going on and I want to read but I just can't focus, that'll help me like just
that makes sense.
Yeah, well there you go. So Vanessa doesn't think they're gonna mail well, does. I noticed the recipe when I finish the book. I'm planning to give it a try and we'll let you know how it turns out. Jessica said that she hasn't yet, but we'll try. Crinkle cut. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. My whole family loved them. Uba Jam wasn't as purple as the brand of jam you guys got. Oh. Where did you go again to get your supplies, Dominique?
Seafood City. Seems like Leela shops there too.
Oh my goodness. I loved this story. Oh.
Cheater.
I started Mexican Gothic on audio, and it's probably going to be a no-go. On audio or just like in general? So y'all need to see something very pretty that came in yesterday. You want to see it?
Is it a sneak peek?
Yeah. You want to see something?
Did any of you guys see our sneak peek video? That was so much fun.
All right. So my Mexican Gothic.
Oh, you got it on hardback.
But I went full bitch and got the hardback. But y'all,
how's it feel?
It feels good, first of all. It's a nice book. Nice
pretty.
big book. Something you guys should see, though, is since we're just bringing it up, like her little chapters are pretty, and her little, I like her little start. Very pretty, yeah. And then there's also, it's a little gothic-y looking back here. She's got her pretty design that's similar to the front. Kind of looks like a coloring page. And then here's something that y'all need to see because I know y'all love this kind of stuff like I do. But I love a good one of these. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Where it's like shiny edged. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Anyways, it's a nice looking book. Nice looking book. Thought I'd share my little treat with you guys. I'm excited about reading this one, especially after everything my mom said after pre-reading. I mean, it makes me even more excited. Like the crazier it got, the more excited I was. I was like, oh shit, no way, Mom. She was like, yeah, way. So, anyways, let's see. It's probably gonna be a no-go. I'm hoping that's just on the audio.
Yeah, down here she says just the audio.
Okay. In my opinion, female is better for emotional and interpersonal stories. Male is better in logical and an authoritative narration. Dang.
You know what?
Good job on your English.
I agree with that because I was thinking there are some books that I like a male reader, and I couldn't pinpoint what it
Can't, like,
was
pinpoint one
or
right now.
like what book it was exactly. But that makes sense. I mean, for me as well, at least.
What besides Snobs, which book did we have that was a male audio?
I don't think we have, but I've put on like LibriVox, was it LibriVox or whatever for the kids sometimes, or like doing audio books in the car.
Mhm. I
Like I
get
said,
that.
that's why I couldn't think of anything in particular, at least not like from our book club.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's see.
No, I don't think Ostrich had an audio book yet, did they?
Oh, no, it didn't.
How fucking ridiculous would it have been, though?
I didn't, we didn't listen to that one. That would have been interesting. Okay, I'm going to hop to really quick some of our comments about this book in general. Rebecca says, y'all know I love a good puzzle, so I was having fun coming up with wild theories as per usual. I started to wonder if Adina was involved somehow, or maybe even Jay. Also, who else wants to read the next book just to find out if she ends up with Amir or Jay or neither? What the hell is Terrence? Obviously a good dude, doing with Janet. Obviously a horrible person, right? Could he also be a love interest later? I felt that. I'm just saying. I know she said it was like kissing her brother, but who knows? Somehow
He was offended by that.
Java Joe's had to factor into everything, but I wasn't sure how. The scene where they found Mr. Long, I literally gasped out loud. I was not expecting it. Oh, good. Vanessa said the same thing. I love when Mrs. Long was like, you know what really happened. That was great. That was great. I actually enjoyed this book, like reading it and also the audio. Her narrator was fantastic. I loved her voice, loved the tone of her voice. I loved her, just reading all these words that I typically would not be able to pronounce myself. So it was just, a lot more fun. But anyway, let's see. Oh my God. Y'all went on her comment. Like on it. You want me to read all of it? They went on and on. Okay. Let's see. Next comment. Vanessa goes, I love that a weenie dog saved the day, and posted her weenie dog. Whoops.
Yeah.
Look at that little cute face right there. Oh my goodness.
Do we know what her dog's name is?
Name?
Vanessa's?
Oh, Vanessa, what's your dog's name?
Did you share?
Let's see. Adriana Lambie, she says, like I said before, the detective is an idiot. What happened to always suspecting a spouse? He was the one character I could not deal with, right? He irritated me. Like, good versus bad characters don't really matter. Like, you have to hate someone in a story. But, like, when you are hating, like, the detective more than, like, the bad guy in a story, that's, like, there's got to be something wrong. He drove me nuts to the very end. But we never got to figure out his connection to her aunt.
Yeah.
And I want to find that out, and I hope that comes up in the next book.
Because I'm still not... I mean, well, I guess we already had that discussion of, he could still even be younger and still have an eye out for her.
Yeah.
Or not eye out, but...
yeah.
Whatever the term is.
We don't really know how old he is, but...
Her dog's name is Kimber. Did you get that name from Nip Tuck?
Which one was Kimber on Nip Tuck?
The blonde, the one that went over the boat.
I think okay. Was it like White Eyes? Like never mind. It's been so long. That show was so long.
I watched it like
never saw it.
13 years ago.
So crazy.
Grandma.
Emmanuel had it on like a disc, and I was like, sure, I'll watch it.
Vanessa goes, I had to go back and re-listen to Mrs. Long's reaction when they found his body because it was so underwhelming. Right? Dear, could you call the police? Like, dear, could you hand me a tissue? I'm so distraught. Clearly, I'm so distraught. Woo! All right, let's see. Our male dog is Remington. We have a pew pew thing. I love it.
Ah. Cute.
I don't mind. Don't mind me just answering for her. Oh, you guys are too much. Anyway. Let's see. So Adina gets the girl. Like that. That was cute. And I love that all three of them are gonna go in business together.
Well, we had an idea because of the other.
I didn't know how that was gonna go down. I loved that Mrs. Long gave her the deed.
Yeah.
To the coffee shops, and they already know what they're gonna do with it.
Well, we saw that picture.
I know, but we didn't know how that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
That was very exciting. Little sneak.
Mm-hmm.
The week before we finished this book, that was really fun. It was fun to have like little treats.
Hey, Laurie.
Hey, hey girl, welcome. What you been up to?
What else was it?
Oh, this is a good one. So my kids were required to read from like the second they were learning how to read. We started with like 10 minutes with like the little short books, and eventually they went up to required reading 30 minutes a day every day. They couldn't have TV or games or anything. And now my kids, I can't keep up with, like, my sister knows, I can't keep up with it. So, I mean, it started out as required, and eventually every single one of my kids just fell in love with reading.
Yeah, honestly, she probably couldn't even afford the amount of books they could read.
No, that's why we did the Kindle
in a day.
We can't keep up.
Yeah.
I think it's also important to check, like, why the kid isn't reading. Like, maybe they might have a kind of, what do you call it, like a dyslexia or something, where they don't even realize they have it, too.
Yeah. We thought Lily did for a little while, but it was just her being a pain in the ass.
Because Colette does, and, you know, because she loves reading, she just struggles with reading. But after she found out why it was hard for her, it did encourage her to read more, and that it was.
Have you looked for specific books? There's a specific font for people who have dyslexia that makes it easier for them to read.
Yep.
I had not.
I also have a girlfriend whose dyslexia is so severe that she reads upside down. She can zoom
I've heard
through a book.
About that.
She can zoom through a book because it's upside down. It totally flips everything around in her brain, and it works. And she's hella smart too, and she reads a ton. So I was like, how can you do that? Well, that's how I do it. But no, I don't know. It starts out, you like just get your kids reading. We read with the kids a lot. And then, you know, when they're in school and they're forced to read, that kind of changes things. So I think helping them find stories that they're interested in is a really good way to do it. And also taking turns reading with your kids. When they're just starting out reading, you can do like, I'll read this page, you read that page, or I'll read this paragraph, you read that paragraph. And when they're even younger, it's I'll read this sentence, you read that sentence. And it just kind of works them up to, you know, listening, also speaking out loud, and having someone like you there to listen to them who isn't going to judge them, and you can help kind of guide them in how to read more fluidly, things like that. Because I think kids, like, they have these fears about reading out loud, and so that kind of tends to build their anxiety around reading.
That was me.
I don't know. How are all y'all's kids reading out there? You know, my oldest is almost 20. And so he's
I was about to say 7.
You're funny. My oldest is almost 20, and obviously, so he's in college, has to do a lot of reading. He does not do any reading for fun now, because there's so much required reading in college. And then my youngest, you know, he's just starting out reading, so he still finds it very humorous to read things that are like that are kind of silly. And or like rhyme in like very funny ways. That's kind of keeping him more interested in reading currently. And the littlest, she actually reads the story. So she looks at the pictures currently. She's only 4. She looks at the pictures and is building a story from that. And that's kind of
I
how
love
her
that. That's always
starting
cute
off reading.
when they do that.
Yeah. So we just let her tell us whatever story she's coming up with, and it's fantastic. So.
There's a ton of comments coming in. So
Yeah, you go ahead because you know we just chat. So go
No,
ahead.
I know. You're on the hook for Filipino food, Dominique.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna do a live ube crinkle cookie cooking while we're there because I want to try.
So we currently have, before I hopped on, I was making adobo. I honestly don't know how well it's gonna come out because I was trying to film it while making it quickly in my friend's kitchen, and then I get very, what's that, like flustered, anxious, and so I don't know what's gonna.
So we will see shortly how your adobo is turning out. All right.
Yeah, there's people taking care of the rest of it.
Let's see. Well, we'll see how they do. If it tastes bad, you can just blame them.
I'm wearing my Filipino barong, by the way.
Your what?
Your what?
It's a shirt. Barong.
I heard I'm wearing my Filipino bra.
I heard bra.
No, barong.
I was like, well, congratulations.
BRONG.
Right?
It's a shirt. It's like it's a traditional men's shirt, but there's a woman that makes them for like women. Cuter
It's very cute on you. I love it. Little pearly looking buttons.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Very pink.
I feel like I had to wear it on the last.
Lori, if you end up reading the second book, when you get it, you'll have to let us know.
Maybe we could do like a side.
When does it come out, or is it out?
It's
not out.
If it's not out, it's coming out shortly.
Yeah, I think a few people ordered it actually. Let's see. Vanessa's kids started off not liking fiction, only nonfiction.
Oh my gosh.
That's cool.
Oh my god.
My son's like that. He's history, everything, and he's bored if it's like a fantasy or anything like that. He's just not interested.
Oh yeah, I'm like much further up in the comments. I was like, where's that? We do a lot of library too. We did a lot of on base stuff, and my kids would each get like 5 books each, especially during summertime. Because I'm not going to drive, every day to the base because they've already gone through their book in a day. Like, no. So my kids get like 5 books at a time, and we try and go like every other week, every 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. During the summer. Yeah. It's great to have like, now that we can read digitally, you can sign up for any library and check out digital books, and you can return them as quickly as you
heard that.
And
I haven't read it.
Yeah, we actually started doing that recently, and we started also doing it for the kids because even down to like first readers, like the Bob books, you can actually rent those digitally.
Oh, I didn't know that. I love it.
I didn't know that either.
So all the way down to the bottom, you can rent books, and they'll give you like say 3 to 4 weeks to read a book. You have to it'll auto return at that if you haven't like read it yet. So you'll have to like re-rent it, and they only rent out so many at a time, similarly to a regular library. But if you just don't have time to get to the library, or like Desiree is not going to be able to run around very soon because she's going to have a baby, and she won't be able to take the kids to go get books. So she could then just sign them up for her library online, and you can download them digitally.
That's
Super
really
cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they connect to like Kindle, which even on like an iPad, you can still download the Kindle app.
Yeah.
Super cool when you have kids who just cannot stop reading. Like Desiree's daughter can probably read 4 books in a day.
I swear there's times she does. Like it's sometimes more important to her than actual sleep.
The second book is out. The third is October. Bomb. I'm getting it. Oh my God. I loved this book so much.
I like gaming. I mean, I feel like it's
Gaming
there's some of
and
those
Yeah.
games that have a lot of dialogue to read. And they're like certain ones, they're very the puzzle oriented of having to really think.
Ooh, I like those. I agree. I think the video games that are more puzzle oriented for kids, ones that like really get them thinking, like what's the next step? Like, what do I need to do next to, to do the next thing, and like when it all kind of comes together. I think it's great for them. It really gets their brains working, and it's more than just, playing some shooters, which I love video games. I'm not gonna lie. And I love a good shooter. But I can tell you right now, I love a good mystery game too. Ooh, I love when you gotta like do all the things and like you gotta go visit this guy at the shop and pick up the potion and then take it to the river.
Search.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Let's see. Jessica's a big gamer. Yes, girl. Love it.
Oh my gosh. I'm still at the top. Hold on.
Sorry.
I'm going to rapid fire through these comments really fast because you guys are like way low.
I know.
I love this. Tasha and I were recently talking about how we had to listen to Graham's audiobooks when she would take us somewhere.
Yeah, we would listen to her audiobooks in the car for road trips. It was fun, actually. I didn't do any for fun reading.
I did not read for fun until I was 18 years old.
Same.
I fucking hated reading. Hated it.
It's not for everyone when you're younger and you are forced to read and it's not what you're interested in. And
yes.
And when you're reading comprehension, this is something that like is a major deterrent. When reading comprehension is low and they don't teach you how to comprehend what you're reading, they don't teach you how to remember what you've read. Can you please read all this and summarize it? And I'm like, by the time I summarize it, I've rewritten the whole thing. Because, when I was younger, I loved the story, but my comprehension of it was low. And I just really couldn't like repeat what I had read without giving way too much detail. My son had that issue too. He also did not like any kind of enjoyable reading, except for just history. He just loved history. He could read and read and read that, but not me. So.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I didn't get to that comment. Hold on.
Oldest is in kindergarten. No interest in reading, but I'm working with him. He loves to read, but had to schedule him an appointment with the eye doctor. Yep. See, even things like eye issues will slow a kid down from reading because it's hard. It's hard. Let's see. High school daughter doesn't read much for pleasure because she's read so much for school, but used to read a lot. Yeah. My younger two love to read. I'm going to read the second book and third book when it comes out in October. What's also a really cool thing, and I know that like not everyone can afford to do it, but incorporating something fun to go with your child's story. So like, let's say that maybe like they're reading some books that like you don't really know a whole lot about. I mean, of course we all, are going to figure out what our kids are reading, but it's always good to go and read reviews, Goodreads and Amazon and all that. And people will have bad things to say about every book, but what's good is getting like a gist of the story, to incorporate like a fun little gift to go with a story. So if your kid has a really hard time with reading, find something cool to like give with the book that goes with the story. So like, when we've done our kids novel boxes, like there was Adriana did,
plugging what it didn't on her bingo. What is it? Plugging a
product.
Oh yeah, plugging a product. Or, yeah, a company. Yeah. A plug. Insert plug here. Yeah. So anyways, when we've done that, we've included like maybe a treat that could go with the story or like a little, item that they could keep or a little bookmark, something like that just kind of like gives them a little extra like hands-on to go with the story. And then they'll read more to find out why you gave them that item. So they got to find out. I mean, that's interesting. Why did I get gummy worms about, in this story? Well, that's because this entire story is set in a bog. So enjoy your gummy worms.
In a bog. That just sounds funny.
Right. Well, yeah, sorry. I didn't know what else to say right then. Oh my goodness.
Vanessa, are you saying that these are different websites that you can go to, like online libraries to rent books?
Yes, Jessica, exactly. Much like our adult boxes. We
are opening tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. PST.
Oh, yes. Please do not miss our unboxing for Mexican Gothic. those of you who got your boxes, you already know what's in it because nobody waits. I know Jessica waited. Go girl. But I can't wait to open my box. It's sitting right here for tomorrow. That'll be great.
Rebecca, have you
box
ever
is
cheated?
closed. What?
There might have been once where you were like, I really need to open my box right now.
I think she always waits.
That's what I was thinking.
She said, I am waiting, bitch. Ooh, I love there. And Jessica said, be there with bells on. Bitches, I love you guys so much.
Oh my gosh, Lori, you're like north of me. How the fuck didn't you get your box already?
Luckily, she'll have it then, though, before our live. So, you know, because our live for her is at like 9 p.m. So, what?
She's opened only once or twice, but just for snacks.
Mainly looking for snacks. I'm done.
So funny.
Plugging a product. I'm just kidding. Did y'all see my beautiful cup that does remain? This was my Christmas gift from Des.
Oh, Merry Christmas, bitch.
We got all the artwork from last year from her daughter on this cute shimmery cup.
Look at that.
I love it.
Hello.
Dorbs. Dorbs.
And y'all can just guess what I put in it.
Water.
Yeah,
Of course.
hydration's important.
That is so fun.
So speaking of
No,
water,
it's
we
not.
have a
It's not
giveaway.
It's absolutely not water.
Oh, yes.
We do have a giveaway.
Wait, if it's not water, what the fuck is it? That's a really big cup for something that's alcoholic.
Exactly. Because it's so big, I was able to put 3 ounces of bourbon in here and then 20 ounces of
Yeah.
Zevia cola. Zevia, what is it? The ginger root beer?
That's so you
Oh
don't
my
have to keep like going back and forth refilling the cup, and
Yeah.
it's
and
insulated enough where
it's keeping it like icy and cold.
yeah,
You can't hear
ice
me
isn't
now.
melting. You don't gotta
No.
do refills.
No, it's bomb. It's extra. You know I'm extra.
Oh, wait.
So the giveaway, we had what was it? The mom found the bag under his floorboard. What's she doing?
Oh my God, right? I thought that was so awesome. I was like, are we going to find out that the mom planted the bag?
That's what I thought at first. I was like, how? What? Why would you? Yeah.
And then she said her husband.
And then
Mhm.
her husband's son of a gun.
He was like,
She loved
just
Lima.
took it
He
from
took that
her.
pill-filled,
Duffel bag.
money drug-filled bag.
You think it looked like that?
Do you? Oh my God, that's what Dominique's drug bag would look like.
So you all get not you all. Sorry.
Wait a
It's
second.
not
This
that
is
kind
what
of show.
Dominique's drug bag would look like, or just Dominique's bag would look like this?
This is if Dominique were a drug dealer, like you would know because this is what her shit would be in. Like she carried around this like fancy ass duffel.
But just like Derek, you too can be a drug hoarding money
a drug
toting
smuggler. A drug smuggler.
The really cute thing about this bag is see the little square in the front?
Yes.
It all fits into that square.
Oh my God, it tucks in.
Yeah. So like say you're traveling.
Oh my God, your bag is like Buffalo Bill. Tuck
So
it
say you're
in.
traveling somewhere. how does he always come in?
Every fucking
It's the best. That
every
scene,
week we make
that
a
scene
reference
is
to that
like
damn
makes
man.
the whole movie. That scene, like, I do that scene periodically. Just
We should just read it together so that I could create y'all a Buffalo Bill.
Oh wait, Vanessa's asking if we can help. I'll
Lipstick
post
in
the
a
bag
row.
again. So it fits. It's like a bag to fit in. What do you call it? An airplane, whatever.
I love it.
And then it's so like say you're traveling and you don't want to take. You want an extra bag to grab whatever on your way home.
Yeah.
So you fit this bag in your bag because it folds up into that little square.
Yeah.
And
I love
then,
that.
yeah, get that extra.
Oh my God, that is so cute.
Bag.
So it's like a little soft duffel. It tucks
Yes.
inside its own pocket, and then you can like, oh look, I did shopping on my vacation. I need a new bag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I don't. I brought mine.
Yeah. Save all the
From a
money for
bitch
the
bag.
goodies.
You got to fill it with bitch stuff. What?
So-
What's so funny? Would it just be a box of Loche? It would. You would definitely have, like, you'd open your box. I might even paint it like a basket, right? On the outside, I'd paint it like a basket. You could open your basket and there would be like lotion in there. There'd be like a lipstick. I would have face masks because you got to like wear someone else's skin, right? And then I'm giving this all away. What if I do this for a book and I just fuck myself up? What if? Oh my God. You have a cute little like floral robe you could dance around in. Oh!
Well, if you guys had gotten the November box, you'd have a.
Oh yeah, you already have a rump. For those of you who got the November, Desiree's like, I'm gonna go get mine and dance around in it and tuck my dick back.
Even if I could tuck my dick, I can't tuck my belly.
Oh,
You could not tuck your belly to save
My
your life.
belly
Can you
would-
imagine like her dancing and her belly is just
did we
all
get a
out?
belly shot?
Oh yeah, I forgot she's in her
Still in
little
my
thing.
bathing suit because I took a nap earlier. So there you go.
Oh, look at this.
We need to have like you need to stand in the same spot every Sunday. And
Yeah, we need to have like her weekly growth.
yeah.
Really gross.
Yeah, you just do like a little chalk mark on the wall, just like over your belly, and then like boom, like another one. That'd be cute. All right, that's the extra bag you pack for souvenirs. Sure as shit is. Yes, belly. See, look, everybody loves it. Hi, baby belly.
It's a big ass baby belly. Y'all, this is the biggest I've been. This is baby number 4, but I swear to God, this baby is going to be smaller than my last one. But
Why do you
I'm
think that? Is that just what you're thinking, or is that what you're thinking, or what they're measuring?
well, no, I've gained more weight. My belly to me just is so uncomfortably large already. It feels like I've never felt like stretched to my max. I feel that already.
Mm.
So I'm
But you
trying
gotta
to
be
lotion and loofah my skin to make sure,
I was
I've
gonna say,
already got my
You
stretch.
gotta be doing that shea butter.
I'm
like,
definitely, lotioning and doing all the things, but no, I just feel stretched. And it's a different feeling than before.
wow. Well, I don't envy you at all. So,
No. Those
thank you
videos
for
you see on
carrying my baby.
Instagram with like people with like twins or triplets or quads, and you're like, ooh, their skin is so thin because they're stretched to the max and it looks so uncomfortable. That's how I feel.
Pregnant people look uncomfortable to me, so I don't know. I've always felt like it was very foreign. There was a hot minute I thought I might want to be pregnant someday. That went pretty quickly. Like that came and went, and I literally fought that part of myself. Like I was 17 and I was like, I'm never gonna get pregnant. Never. I'll adopt, I'll have kids, that's fine. But I'm never gonna get pregnant. I'm not gonna have that whole alien feeling, like not my body, none of that. It's not gonna happen. And honestly, then you meet someone and you think like this is the person that could change your mind about that. So you like try and stuff. And it was like every time we tried, we're like, but I really want it. Do we really want to do this? I never wanted to do this before. And I don't really want to be pregnant. I just want the baby.
Mm.
Wait a second. I'll just go get one.
I'll just go get one. Excuse me, which aisle?
Yeah. Somebody put me down the baby aisle? I just want to collect all the things and have none of the work, except for all the work later. But I was down for that. Yeah, pregnant people are uncomfortable. See, y'all, I don't know how all you bitches did it. I don't get it. I will never get it.
Time I have felt like this. This is the only time. This is the baby where I never thought I would feel done. Like mom had us 3 and she was like, oh, I could have had a dozen.
Mom still could have had a dozen. She still feels that way. She still feels like I need more grandkids.
I felt that way after Ben still. I don't feel that way. And I haven't felt that way since like week 6. I'm into week 24.
Y'all remember when she said, I'm done. We're done. After Ben she had a harder time with Ben just because Ben has had all these issues. But I think that's what made her feel like she was done. Her pregnancy never had anything to do with that.
There she is.
And there's the mama talking about, I loved it. Okay, I don't know anyone on this planet that has loved being pregnant more than my mom. Like if she could have carried all of your babies and then some, she fucking would have. You're telling me you never had a desire to know what it feels like to have a layer of jelly on top of your feet? I never had a desire to need to wear a diaper. Y'all know that my bladder, I'm always like running out. Being on keto has actually helped my bladder. Is that weird? Because y'all know we drink like a shit ton of water. And before, it was like I barely drink water, like a water bottle a day, if that. And now I'm drinking like 33-ounce water bottles a day. And I hold it a lot longer. It's weird as shit, except for at night.
Trained your bladder.
My bladder's like happier, but no, I did not have a desire to have to wear a diaper because my bladder's already shit. And then to like feel like your body's not your own and to like feel something crawling and moving around inside you. Oh my God. You remember that scene in Spaceballs? And I'm referring to Spaceballs and not Alien Spaceballs. When he's at the bar and it like eats and then like the thing starts, it pops out and dances on the fucking. That's how I felt about getting pregnant. Ever since I saw that movie, I was like, oh my God, that's what pregnancy is like. And I'm wondering if that shit scared me and that was why I could not do it. I would not be surprised. You don't want to know what it's like to take a step and have your feet jiggle. Oh. No. No, I'm not a big fan of being pregnant, but I'm a cute pregnant. Bitch, you're cute. Like, you're going to be cute when you're 170. So, thank you for that. I don't know. Did every single one of you, I know Jessica, you haven't. Did everyone out there physically have their kids yet? Like, or did everyone have kids? Did anyone adopt? Is that, I know we still have to finish up some things about this book and we'll get right to that. But since we're talking about Desiree's belly, did everybody have kids except for me? Or is everyone genetically linked to children? Like, I'm genetically linked to.
Well, I have children that I'm not genetically linked to.
I'm genetically linked technically to my sister's kids. There's that, right?
Oh, yeah, and I got some that got her attitude.
No, you do not. If you did, then you would have the most angelic, sweet, loyal, giving child on the planet. And look, she lived with me for a month. So she's holding her tongue and I can see it. I can see her. She's like, oh, if I say, sure, no, I want her to come out for 2 weeks.
No, I'm literally picturing Ben. He's so sweet. And then
so
Lizzie, if you subtract her fucking nasty attitude sometimes at 10 years old. Avery past 3.
No, Avery has nothing to do with me. She's a product of her environment.
Nature nurture.
It's cold.
Yeah, and I haven't been around her to nurture her enough. Otherwise, she'd be even more badass than that chick already is.
You know what? I'm gonna put a post in there tomorrow in our group. I want to see how many babies, how many kids.
How many kids our entire book club
doesn't matter if you birth them or not. How many children are associated with you? Because I'm on number 7.
Okay, so I foster and adopted. Do I get to count 11 children total?
No, your children.
Okay, fine.
You got 3.
Well, you said this.
Y'all know I had a ton of babies. I just went like, I got a baby.
Well, no, like
and a baby went, and then I got a baby and a baby went. It was bomb. I love the baby stuff. Oh my God, when I'm older too. And our kids are all grown, I'm going to foster again, but I'm going to do just emergency placements until like babies are moved to like their more permanent placement because, ooh, I get to have all the baby stuff, but none of the problems. Like, oh, love it. Love it. That's bomb stuff.
I think I'll just be ready for when everyone has grandbabies for me. I don't want to do all that. I think when I'm done, I'm done.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm already done.
You said that last time. So Regina has 3. Lori, you have 3 too, right? Rebecca's got 2 girls. I know that.
Vanessa has 3.
Vanessa has 3.
You have 2 or 3. She has 3.
Caitlin has 3. Lori's got 3 boys. Some people, you know,
It's like
so
the
funny.
magic number here, huh?
It's very interesting. Yeah, I've got 3 total. So I've got 2 boys and a girl. You know what's so funny is I did, like, when I started, I was like, well, I met my husband and he already had our 2-year-old son. And I was like, God, all I want is a daughter. It's going to be the greatest thing in my life. She's going to come back and see this and be like, my mom was such a bitch. But I'll be like, we were aptly named. So that's fine. But daughters are the hardest. I honestly thought like boys were rough, and boys are rough. Daughters are a whole different game.
No.
It's like just when you start to understand baseball, they play baseball, but with football rules. What? Yeah, it makes no sense. Exactly. That's what I thought. Mm-hmm.
I think that boys and girls are like equally difficult. It's different stages, different ages, things
True.
they're kind of going through, things like that. But
My daughter's gonna be 5 this summer. I can't wait. Honestly, I just need to get past 4. Oh, so bad. A girl and a boy. You got a favorite?
this is the correct answer 100% of the time. Each moment I have a favorite, and it changes moment to moment. Like today, Avery was very helpful. Lily was a shit. And then Avery made me a salad for dinner, and that was very nice. But then Ben was being a little dick before bedtime because he couldn't find his toothbrush, so I had to use a towel and floss to brush his teeth tonight. But then he was cuddling my belly, and oh, it's so soft, it's so cozy. Is the baby cozy in there? And he was hugging and kissing the baby before he went to sleep. So I mean,
Vanessa has an angel baby, and I know a lot of you guys out there also do.
oh, this is it. This is exactly how you explain the fucking difference between boys and girls. That's it.
That is right on the nose. Oh my Lord. Yes. I am physically exhausted because of my son, but I am like mentally exhausted because of my daughter.
I will say that it does flip. That as teens, I am finding that my daughter is emotionally exhausting, while my son is mentally exhausting. Because some of the shit that he does, I'm like, I don't fucking understand. Like,
well, when they're younger, yeah, versus older, things do kind of change.
That's definitely I've never heard it explained like this, and that's fucking, it's on the head.
Vanessa straight up goes, I have a favorite. Good bitch, thank you. I love people who say that, because you know what I believe? I believe that we all have our favorite family members. You know, I've got my favorite older family members. I've got my, look at her. No. Anyways, we all have like our favorites, like, and I do agree though that it is at like different stages. This is very difficult to do, bitch. Different stages, like you are gonna like somebody just a little bit more. That's fine. But
mine is pretty daily though.
Okay, I had baby fever for years, but now I'm pretty independent. All I need is a few minutes watching my friends with toddlers. Wish they could sit still for 2 friggin' seconds and I'm good. No.
I definitely can agree. Only because I thought that I had my youngest right now was wild little shit. And then I spent a month with my sister and I had no idea.
Yeah, she literally lived with me for a month, and turns out she now knows what it's like to really have like severe ADHD in both young boy and girl.
It's sun up, sun down, and my son was just sun up, sun down, but then he got his machine and he calmed the fuck down. But
yeah,
I had no idea. And my eldest, he's 20 now, but he was fucking wild as shit. And I can't even remember if he was wild. Like he had to have been, but I don't know if it was as loud sun up, sun down, like constant throughout the entire day. I can't.
My house is loud. My house is loud. Like my son, like just has to get noise out of his body.
Yeah.
Constant. However, I am sort of switching him to a little more keto of a diet. We're
Less
switching
sugar.
like
Less.
yeah, but we are switching more of his carbs to like the more keto carbs and stuff, and it's actually getting just a little better. But my 3-year-old boys are fucking savages.
My second son was very sensitive, and at times still is.
Aww. Mine are on a 3-year cycle. One's a normal human child, the other one's batshit crazy. Then right on cue, after 3 years, they switch. Look, y'all are amazing. Amazing. I love these bitches. None are my favorite. That's a good comment. Oh my God.
That's funny.
Have a good night, Jennifer. Thanks for hopping on with us, babe.
Good night.
Everyone's house is so loud.
Yeah, well, she's got 3 boys, and it's going to be extra loud with 3 boys for sure. But yeah, it's also extra loud with even just Leo around is extra loud. Just him.
Before
he
jumps
like,
off,
he doesn't,
we do
like,
our
he'll go look in the mirror and feed off himself. It's crazy. He'll like stand in the mirror and like act like a gorilla and go absolutely crazy. Oh my God. There's sneak peeks happening up here. I dropped a whole load. That's not. I should never say that ever. That was really weird. Hold on. Where did all my? Where did it all go? How do I knock this all down? I hope you guys can't read.
No, none of them can read.
Right? Oh my God, where are we at? April,
I know what you meant.
October. I don't even know what's happening. April, March, July. Oh my God, am I missing a page now? August, April, March, April. Where are they? I dropped like all the pages. Okay, whoops. Oh, nope. No, what month are we in? Don't. Here we go. Here, let me put myself back together.
So we're not seeing Sean for another.
Okay. So since we're staring at it, we need to give her bitch ratings.
Oh, yeah.
For our book. I'm so happy with our house now. Living room used to be the garage, so I can close the door and it seals the noise in. What the hell? That's seriously cool. And I can send them outside and not have to go with them. Mm-hmm. That is a damn gift. When I moved to where we're at, that was literally the best part. The only thing is turns out we have kitty corner neighbors like across the street and down the way that are like old and crotchety. Apparently they've called the police on our children many times because they're too loud playing outside. Not to mention we're renting. So they've called the owners and said they're too noisy, blah, blah, blah. And the owner was like, their kids playing outside. What do you expect them to do? And the police have literally never come to our house once, but apparently they had informed the owners that they had called the police many times on our noise level. The police have never come by here. So clearly they were like, fuck you and your stupid ass shit. We got a bunch of kids to play. Our children have never once made a peep outside after 8 p.m. Not once, ever, since we have moved here. And we have lived here for now almost 3 years. So they can suck it. But children are fucking loud. Caitlin, Hudson, Logan, and Emily are on the phone. She's just letting you know that they're on the phone. Let's see. We have an acre. Everyone else has more land than us. We're on a private 1-lane road. That's so cool. Your kids can be loud as shit. Oh my goodness. I was actually just looking at a house today. So she was like, Florida. I was like, did you see the house though? The house was whatevs. But the property was 20 acres. It had a fucking barn. A full barn.
There's this like barn. Acres. People are making like barn mansions now too.
Dude. Well, no, it had the house and it has a pool and it has a pool house. But it has a full ass like working barn and a huge field for horses. and like a tack room and all that stuff. I was like, dude, that's like an income, by the way, because you could just like house other people's horses and they take care of them. Bomb. I'm down.
People also rent their land for like farmers and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, stuff like that. I was like, but this property is kind of cool.
I want to do that, like rent my land for someone to be able to make my backyard space. And they just have to prune and take care of it all, but they can totally borrow it. And then like I get to benefit from having a homestead. Someone else do it though.
Our old next door neighbor used to call the police on us all the time because my kids and the other neighborhood kids were loud. This is what I understand. Call the police when you hear extremely scary things. Call the police when there is a problem or a worry. Don't call the police when children are being children and they need to get the fuck outside and play. They were literally grounded to their house for 2.5 years. And now you're mad that they want to go outside and play and that they're too fucking loud? Oh, people make me mad. Sounds like my neighbors need some spice, right? I kind of feel like maybe I should like drop off Desiree's June book from last year with the box and be like, look, read it together. Ignore my children and maybe close your window on this side of the fucking street. Logan is her son. Emily is my daughter. Oh, everyone's chit-chatting. Do they do the what is it? The Facebook Messenger for kids? I see little messages come in from my kids all the time and they are goofy as shit. First of all, the camera angle is like down here. And you got kids who are all and they just send a photo of that and that's it. And I'm like, kids are so weird. So weird. Sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. See. Like kids play. Exactly. I agree. This was before COVID. Yeah, that was still kind of my shit. I mean, we moved in and then COVID hit like what, 7 months later? So, or ish. So we didn't have much time, but we also got, you know, a couple of extra traumatized boys right before COVID hit. So they actually brought COVID into our house like in January. We got hella sick when we got them. And then we had them for 4 months too long. They were so traumatized by their history that they were extra loud. And that was when those neighbors first came over and dropped off stuffed animals and said, you know, I don't know what's going on here, but, you know, maybe you guys need a little more help. And we were like, oh, you mean like the entire trauma team that we seek weekly and daily and hourly for these kids, or the fact that they're seeing psychologists and literally everyone else because they're a part of the foster care system, or, you know, due to their history, like, and we were told to give them a safe space for physically violent tantrums. And the only place that we could do that where they wouldn't get hurt and we wouldn't get hurt is outside. So you don't like the screaming? Sorry. Oh, well, you know, I think maybe you guys should start a reward system. We brought over some stuffed animals. I'm like, well, CJ, you can leave them on the porch. It was like right at the beginning of COVID. He was like, yeah, that's great. Thanks. You can just leave them there. But we're working on everything that their psychologists say to do. So, sorry. Oof. Ugh. I'm a complainer. Sorry.
People are annoying.
Same people complaining about noise are also probably the same people complaining about these kids on their damn phones all the time, right? Like, can you have both ways?
It's sad. It's sad when people can't remember being a kid.
I had to yell.
Their childhood was just worse.
The audacity. All right, bitches, let's do this. Give us your bitch ratings. 1 to 5 bitches, 5 being the best, 1 being this book was shit. No one's going to give this book a 1. I would give the narrator a fucking 4.5.
Should we do that?
Oh, that would be fun.
I would give our narrator, first of all, a 4.5. She gets a 4.5 B's from me. And the only reason I'm taking that half down is because when she had to do a Southern accent, she didn't sound very Southern.
Yeah.
And that was all. When she went to the like Southern like Roadhouse style restaurant and she had to speak for the couple, there was no accent there. I was like, wait, you started an accent, but it didn't continue, so you get a half point for that. That's it. That's probably too mean, but whatever.
This
Is what it is. 4.5 Bs. Love the book. Enjoy the mystery. Took off a half a point for ruining my diet.
Do we
All
need
right.
to start
All right.
spending like not what am I thinking? How do you say it?
How do you say
Basically you can't blame us if you ruin your diet. Like
like a disclaimer.
yes, thank you. I could not, it wasn't gonna get that.
Well, look at I am so round right now. Ruined mine.
And is it because this book made you hungry?
Read
Yeah. Narrator gets 4. Yes, I loved her.
I would say 4 for the book, the story itself, and 4 for the narrator.
And you explain.
I enjoyed the book. I would read the next book.
Why 4 though, not 5? That's all I was asking.
Yeah,
I
what took,
reserve the right for 5 Bs, and I think I've only given a 5B to 1 book, maybe 2.
Okay. Go girl.
Dominic's November book got a 5.
Oh my god, that one hit me in every feel I
And
had
that was
left
the
in my
one
body.
book that I really thought I was going to absolutely fucking hate it. I went in going, oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
You did. I
but
remember
no,
when you
I
called
can't
me.
wait for a follow-up story for that one.
Read at your own risk. I've already ordered the second book, so I guess I can't blame it on the author. See?
You just need
You
to play
cannot, because if
you.
you think that book 2 is going to help you on your diet,
Cafe? No.
well, she's gonna diet till the next book.
Oh shit, yeah. Have that book be your cheat month.
Or no, not
Or read it all in 1 week by yourself, and then you just have a cheat week full of yum.
no, you get to choose one recipe from the book. One.
Hmm.
Move on.
Okay.
Sounds boring.
That's not gonna happen. It'll be here tomorrow.
And yes, it's modified. It's higher carbs because I have to because I'm pregnant. But I'm eating keto, and I have, because I can eat higher carbs, I have allowed specific carbs for a sweet treat.
That's a hell sweet treat.
Yeah, but it still works within my carbs.
Disclaimer: read at your diet's own risk. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, I love you guys. Okay, narrator gets a 4.5 for me. The book gets a 4.5 for me. I loved, and I want to say I'll reserve my 5 for like best book ever. This is a very close one now. It really is. I'm like hovering on that 5. I gotta say, like maybe a 4.75. I love a good cozy mystery. I think they're fun. They take you on like more of an adventure. It's so fun to like let your brain do all this like extra guesswork to like see where things go. And when you add in, a lot of things that are fun to read about, and you have.
Listen just gave me an update on the adobo.
Oh, we got an adobo update. Watch out.
It's
Ooh,
bubbling.
Is the bowl in? I love it. I love it. How's it looking to you? Because you've made it before.
I guess it looks done.
Those look like chicken chunks and not little drumettes.
It is chicken chunks. It's not my kitchen.
Oh,
We got what she had chicken.
She already
breasts.
had chicken. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a really fun read. I really enjoyed this story. I'm going to read her next one. I'm going to read her third one. And she has books from before these. Am I wrong? I could be wrong, y'all.
She wrote, but I thought this
Maybe
was her
not
first
books, but more
book.
stories.
Yeah. I could be totally wrong. Was she like a book editor, or am I thinking of a different author? I could be thinking of a different author. I should just shut my mouth.
A writer and certified book coach from Chicago.
Oh, book coach. That's
who
I think
loves books, baking, and badass women. What is she, us?
I think I read that she's a gamer too.
Same. Oh my god. She uses humor and murder to explore aspects of the Filipino diaspora, queerness, and her millennial love for pop culture. She's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Adorbs. I loved her story. I will be reading Homicide and Hollow Hollow. Is that how you say it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Blackmail and Bibinka.
Babinka, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a sweet treat.
Yum.
Like a
Oh my god.
sticky. It's really yummy.
I love her little dog is somewhere in every one of these little covers, and
It makes me think of the other book that you picked, the Scarborough.
I know it
House.
is very much.
And that
like
was like a
Scarborough
really
House.
cute. They're totally different, but that
But Cozy Mysteries kind of follow the same flow.
yeah.
Yeah. And
I
she
did enjoy
also,
them
Kitty
both.
French was the author of that book, and she has a follow up to that as well as
Yeah,
I think
that's the
a couple of others.
series. I want to look at into
Yeah,
both of
I
them.
know. I never really did, but I wanted to. Fun, easy, light, interesting, sassy, and made sense. That's a good point. It made sense.
Mm-hmm.
And everything came back around. Everything really, like, when you needed it to, it all eventually, like, kind of came back around and made, like, a lot of sense. And she did, like, a full circle with it, but still left room for more of the story. One of my favorite things, and this is something that not a lot of authors do, is she didn't give her like that relationship happy ending. It was kind of like, I'll deal with that later. She literally wrote in there, I'll deal with that later. And that felt so realistic because sometimes you just put things off because they're not important right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm going to deal with things that are important. And right now, like, my family's important. And oh my God, this new job opportunity, which truly is what I want to do. Is it where I want to do it? Maybe not. But I think I could be really happy doing it here and now.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to put off these other things because those are not really all that important right now to me. And I thought that that was actually really realistic and very cool of her to not have some sort of like perfect romantic ending to this story.
Well, I like that mentality too, because I feel like a lot of society right now is like in an uber selfish stage, like me.
Yeah.
It's all about me and what's gonna make me happy, and well,
Yeah.
no room for compromise.
Right. I
I
agree.
do.
I agree. Very cool. Des takes a whiz. Look at this. She just had to get pregnant to take a break. Y'all, I haven't taken one in a while. I'm just saying. Please notice.
Got that catheter in that room.
Ah, stop it! You stinker.
No,
I
maybe where I'm at, I had to take a lot of allergy medicine, and I was just peeing a lot. And then we looked up,
side
effects, and it was like it said, it didn't say lazy bladder, weak bladder, no, like relaxed bladder.
Oh,
it said.
I've got one of those.
So it fills up quickly, and then quickly. So I'm like, oh my goodness.
That's what I have.
And we went to an estate sale earlier, and there was like a bedpan there. I was like, oh, I should have gotten that bedpan.
Stop it!
And then,
oh my God. Estate sales are bomb.
Oh, and my friend was like,
well, you guys
sorry
already
you don't have
know
a catheter.
I made a killing off of a fucking little yard sale once, or an estate sale, whatever it was. We were driving by and saw like an estate sale sign this weekend, and I was like, shit, we should swing by and see if they got any furniture we can like revamp.
Right.
Because you can make some you
did that table, right, before?
We did. Bought it for $40, probably spent $50 on it, and then sold it for $700. Just the table.
Yeah.
So,
I love this.
It was to someone who had all mismatched chairs, and they were looking for this exact kind of table. They were like, we need a round one. We got kids who are crazy. They're going to run into the edges. And they were like, and we love that you didn't use any of like the chemicals to like strip it. You like put in the work to sand it.
Right.
So, you never know what people are going to love, but shit, you can make some money if you just know a little bit about some staining and sealing and paint. So, gotta run. Have a good night, bitch. We'll see you next week for week 1 of Mexican Gothic. And don't forget, we are taking the weekend off for Mother's Day, bitches. And so are you.
Oh my God.
Damn,
That took
how
a lot
long
out
did
of
your...
you, huh?
She
Hold
said,
on.
did you leave your shiwi at her house?
Check this out. I feel so bad. So Ben, we got rid of our king mattress, and I have a king bed frame. But we had our guest bed that's a queen on our frame because I'm just having trouble sleeping. And so we were shopping around for a mattress, and it's more comfortable than the other one we had. My queen doesn't fit on the whole king. And so we put like a piece of plywood across the bars and then put like a cuddle pillow across the plywood. Just so if, some rolls or you're stepping down, like you don't step on the bars or whatever.
Fall through the springs or whatever.
Then sleeping in my room. This poor baby. I feel so bad.
He rolled into that damn ditch.
First time he didn't just stop rolling onto the pillow. He legit went to the floor.
Oh, did he wake up?
Why? No, he's fucking asleep.
Oh,
So
funny.
Is his mask still
good.
on?
Huh? Yes. Here's
Okay.
my bed. You can kind of see right there the plywood. The body pillow is there, and then he's laying on. There was a pillow down there, and my pregnancy pillow. That motherfucker is asleep.
Damn,
And then I
babe.
was I was like, I can't lift you. So I tried to pick him up, and he was like twisting around. I was like,
You're kind of showing
Oh,
how
that's
janky
why you're out
y'all
of
are.
breath.
So,
I mean,
That makes sense.
nothing to do about it. I can't find a bed that is reasonably priced, that is comfortable for me, because I have the largest hips on the planet and I need them to melt into my bed. And my husband needs a bed that doesn't do any of those things.
you need 2 separate sides.
Yes, but it will cost us $9,000.
Just get 2 fucking twin beds and put them next to each other. You buy your twin, I'll buy mine.
Yes,
No,
those
separate. No,
beds
separate
are
ass
not-
beds. No. I'm not talking about the split shit that they do. Just get a couple of twins. Be happy with your own shit.
Even if that's what I'm saying. That's how they do it. The split bed is 2 twins.
Yes, but you don't. He doesn't
Just get a
need
California
the expense
king.
that you need.
Get a California king frame and then 2 mattresses on it.
Yes, no. So the frame we have is fine. We can put 2 twins on it. The problem is making sure that the mattresses at least line up. Otherwise, we're gonna be like Ricky and Lucy and have 2 separate frames completely. And I mean, bringing a baby in, that baby sleeps with me. Like,
Right. But what she and I are both saying is you could still have your same frame and just do the 2 separate twins. Just look at like their depth. You can literally look them up like, oh, okay, well, this is the bed I'm getting because I'm having your child. So you need to find a cheap bed that'll be firm for your stupid back and
Of
be
this height.
exactly 17 inches tall.
Yeah,
Or
it's like
or then there's like
$2,500.
the bunky boards.
Oh yeah,
like
you
an
can like
inch.
stick one
We
underneath.
talked about it there, but I'm not gonna let him spend like $300 on a twin mattress while I'm spending $4,500 on a bed that's like fit for.
If it works for him, let him. Because if what your bougie ass needs is some $4,000 mattress,
He really wants a purple mattress. I couldn't get behind it. I tried plushest one. And
he can get one in a twin size and put it on his side of the bed. And you know what's bomb is they literally make that strip that you can buy
that's
on
why
Amazon.
that's why we looked at the
Put
split
in between. Huh?
That's why, because I knew about that. So that's why we looked at the split ones.
They charge you more for getting a split one than you would pay to just buy 2 separate twin mattresses.
If I got the king, just full king, it was $5,700 plus you got like in-store credit for the extra fucking soft matchy pillow. It was so nice.
Ask how much it would be to just get a twin of that shit, and then he can go get his cheap ass twin.
It's $4,500
For
$5,700 for a king, or $4,500 for a twin.
I think you need to try out some more mattresses. And
Oh,
honestly, what you need to do
every
is
mattress.
order the ones online that let you return it within a certain amount of days for free.
What?
You need to try the beds out that let you return it within a certain amount of days for free.
Yes. So
Like,
it's 100.
we got one where it was like a year and you could still return it. And I'm like, nah, that's
It's
cool.
120 days, and there's a restocking fee of like $250. But if you're gonna spend that much on a fucking mattress, I feel like $250 for restocking is like nothing, because you're spending as much as you are.
Exactly. We can get a purple sheet on it. Yeah, exactly. There's your purple bed.
No.
Mhm. That's good.
You know what? He probably just needs like a firm, doesn't matter what kind of bed.
He doesn't need firm because we have firm. He needs a medium bed, but I need pla-
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So you're the problem.
I'm the problem. My hips are, and because
Look, my twin was only $500. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, she's so bougie. Like, oh, my hips need a $4,000 mattress.
excuse me. They should not have put me on the most expensive mattress in the store. Like the third bed in. They should have started me way back in the corner where like their clearance mattresses are. So then
They don't do that. They're not stupid. They're like, okay, we're gonna show her like two medium expense ones, and then we're gonna show her the extra one. And
That's how
she's
you do it,
pregnant,
yeah.
so we're not stupid. We already know we're gonna hook her in with this one, and then she's gonna be fucked. And then they're gonna get into a fight. She'll win, but they didn't know what her husband was like. And look, she's got literally
I'm
a
the
queen
problem.
mattress
I don't
on
wanna
top of a
spend
king
that.
frame.
I'm the problem. He would buy it because he knows that like I'm having trouble sleeping, I'm pregnant, but even then, like I was uncomfortable afterwards.
Let her tell you about what he does to mattress toppers. He'll literally cut it off of one bed to try and move it to another. Like, you don't
Ain't
even
no
know.
lie. I
Like
did
a
have
built-in.
that with Ben, and I was able to get through. But I'm just like, God, I'm 37. At what point are you like, I get to have a mattress that like is fit for a queen? When? My hips are smaller, guys.
They, yeah, her hips don't lie. They need that. They're quite sensitive.
No, they gotta melt in.
Yeah, her hips don't lie. Ooh, you know what else I got? Bitches,
about
since we're
doing that.
talking about books and not beds. I also got the hardback for myself of
For
my
what book?
June book for A Lost Apothecary. That's funny. I haven't actually taken its coat off.
Dominique, yes.
Look at these. I'm gonna have two hard books in a row.
The dilemma, Rebecca.
What to do? You know what I don't like is when you get the book where that motherfucking asshole who works wherever he works that opens the boxes up with his box cutter and slices your book.
Oh.
I have like a huge
Why do you shove it that far down?
like who does that? It's some
Like, you
teenage
just start on the
It's a
end and
teenager.
you rip it. Like,
Oh my god.
Oh,
I didn't even
Mochi.
notice. They did the same thing on this one.
Is it the same publisher?
I wonder.
Check
Park
the box.
Row Books.
How they look side by side?
Del Rey.
Oh.
So no.
Oh, either way.
You want to see a side by side of my golden beauties here? Oh my god, you guys.
That look cute on
Ugh.
a shelf.
I have a book boner. I'm so glad that you just had a little minor chuckle for that one.
I didn't realize I was muted because I was yelling at a kid to get me some ice and water.
Bitches, your mother is dying of thirst.
My throat is so dry right now. I need some salt. So before we forget, while we are waiting on Dominique's adobo to finish, so
Oh,
she
I
can
think it's
Right now.
finished.
I want
I
a
should
dobo
have-
and I don't even
if-
need it.
has
if you
some
bring
really
it to
fun audio of her calendar club.
Oh yeah. So
Oh, her calendar club.
all right, yeah. So I'm gonna I don't know if I want to the video is like horrible, but as I share some audio,
Okay.
I
Do
will
explain what
I'll
that-
just do it both. I'll just start with my one aunt. Let's see this one. Let's see if you guys can hear it.
Do you want to explain what they're about to hear?
Oh, so I was just asking them like how to make adobo, and I wanted their like they all said different things. They all said different things.
How many aunties is it?
I have 3 on that I called for this.
Aww.
Okay.
Let's see.
I love that.
Let's see.
Original audio.
Let me know if.
How would you say to make
Can you hear?
Like,
We can hear. Just bring it a little closer to your mic.
Well, you know what I do? Just clean wash it real good, you know, whatever you're gonna cook, and then put it in the, what do you call that?
A pot? Oh,
A pot, put it in a pot. And then what I do is I just mix all the ingredients. I put garlic, you put pepper, bay leaf, and then I use the fish sauce.
Oh, yeah. I never done that
fish
before.
sauce. You can put a little bit
never
of
thought of fish
soy
sauce.
sauce also.
So I've made it before, but I don't know if I made it right. But I've put ginger in there.
Yeah, you could for not for pork though. You can put
I do for
what do you
chicken.
call that? The chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, always put ginger whenever you cook chicken.
And how about what kind of vinegar?
I use the apple cider vinegar.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've always used the white vinegar, but apple cider's better.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh.
Any vinegar.
But you
know.
prefer
I
the apple cider.
usually use that. I've been using that ever since, and I don't know how. I only use my.
Oh no!
The
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Mix them all together. Make sure you put bay leaf too.
oh, I use bay. So what I've done, and you tell me if it's bad or good. I've always done the drumlets.
Water.
Well, I've used the drumlets.
She did not like
I've
the
always
drumlet
used
idea.
frozen drumlets, so I don't add water because I use frozen chicken. Because I feel like the frozen chicken has enough water, or do you not?
Have water in there.
Is frozen
No,
chicken
I
bad?
don't put water because you know once you put
She
the
cannot.
vinegar,
She's not listening
the
or
soy
hearing me.
sauce, or the what do you call that? Fish sauce. There will be a little water in there already.
Right. Have you ever
liquid.
have you ever used
not supposed to
frozen
be
chicken,
audio.
or should I not use frozen chicken?
No, I don't. Well, I usually defrost it.
Oh.
I do it first.
Well, yeah. Sometimes I
Yeah.
don't have time. I come
Because
home.
you know, if you do that, if you use the frozen chicken, you put the frozen chicken.
Too much
in,
water?
It doesn't absorb the ingredients right away. Because what I do,
Oh shit!
is, you know, as soon as I put all the ingredients together in the meat and stuff like that,
What's that?
I mix it. Oh, you make sure you put garlic too.
Oh, yeah. I love.
Garlic.
That makes sense.
And
Pause
I
it right
put
there.
onion also.
It
Which
makes
one?
a lot of sense that she's saying that. Like when you use something frozen, it's not going to like,
Yeah.
absorb the flavors as quickly. So it technically won't have the amount of time cooking and absorbing that
Well,
flavor.
so I do let it like simmer longer. I do let
so that it can absorb.
yeah.
Right.
So I do let it ends up falling off the bone, and my one aunt
Ooh,
was
bitch.
not
Oh.
liking it falling off the bone.
Oh,
see what
oh my
else.
god, I love that they're all
I've heard of
different.
onion.
Yeah, I make it sweeter though. Yeah, I mix them all together and I
Oh.
let it stay for about like maybe 30 minutes before I cook it.
So wait.
Okay,
For
to marinate.
a little bit.
So the onion. So that's right. You're saying you add onion to make it sweeter.
I've
Sugar?
never-
I've put brown
Oh
sugar.
no! Don't put any sugar.
Oh, just
No,
the
no.
onion.
I put
No,
sugar.
don't put any sugar.
Just the onion for the sweetness.
Yes.
Okay.
And then after that, you just cook it and put it on a medium heat and let it simmer. You know.
Until
Just,
how do you know it when it's
until all the liquids are until it gets dry.
how do you know when
Yeah.
it's done? Oh, when the liquid gets dry.
Yeah. It
So-
evaporates. You know, all the liquids gets evaporated, but you have to cover
That's
the pot.
super cute.
Right. So my
Yeah. And then this one's shorter.
So which auntie was that?
That was my aunt Epi. She's my grandpa's sister.
So you're great on.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So here's.
Just so that, especially if it's pork, so that way, just boil it for a little bit so that because there's something in the meat that, when you boiled it and then you throw away.
So
That's a lot. You
like
know.
the fat, is it? Like the
Not really the fat, but the once you boiled it for maybe like 10 minutes, there's an accumulation of the oil.
okay, and then
And then you throw that one away.
Fat
okay, so
oil.
see when I've
I
made
get
it
it.
before, my dad always says it's not oily enough.
Yes, but
Were you
and then
making
throw
comments
the
just to give us some taste?
Say what?
Were you
once
adding
you boil,
comments
throw that one
just
away,
to
and
get
then
her to
after
say
that
some silly shit?
you
No.
and then that's when you put the ginger, the garlic, and sometimes I put oil.
Okay, like what kind of oil? My dad says to put butter.
And,
He has.
well, I guess it's okay, but
She's so sweet. I guess it's
But he
okay.
doesn't cook either.
She tries to be
I
nice.
cook it, but he says it needs to be butter. So is it like oil, like olive oil, like vegetable oil?
Olive oil is okay, but I just the regular oil, like
Like what you fry with?
yes,
Okay.
yes, that one is okay.
Vegetable
The
oil,
ginger,
okay.
garlic, and
Yeah.
then you boiled, and then you just boiled it
Oh my
until
God.
the meat is tender.
Because
And what I do,
See,
I also I put a
it's really
little
hard
bit of brown
learning
sugar
from my
at the
aunts.
end, when
okay,
it's almost finished.
at the end, I've always put it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I
see, she
put
puts
brown
sugar in
but in the
hers.
beginning. So at the end.
Oh no, at the
Never
end, when
sugar.
it's almost cooked, yes.
At the
Okay.
end.
But put all the vinegar, the ginger, the garlic in the beginning when you boiled it.
Oh,
Okay.
that's cute.
Yeah. Guess where I'm at right now?
Where are you?
Well, I'm in Hawaii.
Oh my! Are you with grandma?
Sorry.
Where is she?
Hawaii.
Oh, go
So,
her.
found
Okay, so
out-
which
well,
auntie
no.
is that one?
That is my dad's. She's younger. One of his younger sisters.
Okay, so your dad's younger sister. Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
what
yeah,
was her
she's
name?
in Hawaii. Really exciting news. I just found out. Obviously, she's there with my grandma, and she's gonna bring my grandma back on over. So I get to spend some time with my grandma.
Shut up.
I'm
That's so
so
cool.
excited. Yeah.
Oh, when is that going to happen?
She comes back Tuesday.
Oh, how
Yeah.
exciting.
I haven't seen my grandma for like
couple years.
no more than that. Samus hasn't met her yet, so
Oh,
I'm super excited for
no.
that.
This is going to be so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited for you.
Yeah. I heard her English is kind of diminished.
Okay. That happens as grandmas get older sometimes.
Yeah. So it might be a little bit more difficult to talk to her, but still super excited.
Well, our great grandfather, as he got older, just reverted back to his native Italian. And then because he didn't know how to converse with people in English, he just sang in Italian. He would just sing Italian songs if he didn't know what to say. He would just start singing in Italian. So that was like,
That's sweet.
yeah, it was very sweet. But when you don't know what to say, you just kind of like hope he can understand like your facial expressions. And you're like,
There's a
okay,
lot
I
of,
know what song
like-
you're singing.
Lots of smiling.
Yeah, lots of smiling and that's good because it's all about food anyway, which you already know because that's clearly your family. I love that like so far we've got two different aunties and two different ways of doing it, and neither one of them would agree. One
Yeah.
would be like, "Oh shit, you put sugar in it," and the other one would be like, "Wait, you don't put ginger in yours?" I love it.
Well, and the first one, she's trying to be really healthy, so she was saying she doesn't use the skin anymore.
Okay.
My other one said you have to make sure
Domo without arsenic was done.
you have to make sure that there's skin on it. It was like they're all over the place.
They're all different. Okay, and you have one more?
I
auntie?
do. I'll play a
And
little
that's
bit. You
which
guys
one?
could tell me when to stop whenever. I had to actually edit hers because it went on for like 30 minutes.
And which auntie is this?
This is my Auntie Remy. She's the she's the eldest sister. Eldest
Of your dad.
yeah.
Okay. Is she older
How
than
many
your dad?
siblings does your dad have?
There's 5 of them.
Okay.
Not too many, but
Not too many. That's just 5 kids.
well, you know, for
Compared
that.
to that one over there. Yeah.
Let's see.
Don't be jealous.
It sounded fun. Arsenic and Adobo.
It's like a murder mystery book. It's really cute.
I haven't cooked adobo for so long. I go to that Filipino restaurant in Carson.
It's okay. Well, I mean,
I cook adobo. Well, first, what I do, it's like I go back and forth. When I prepare my sauce in a cup, I sort of like measured
It's all
it.
different.
That's not always
All
the same.
different.
It's just like depending on how much I'm cooking.
right.
So I do like half and half, maybe on the soy sauce and the vinegar.
I know a lot of people that do
And
that, 50-50.
when I say vinegar, I use the apple cider.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
it's sort of
Same
like sweet.
as
And
the
then
other.
I would add into that, I would add in like a little bit of, not a little bit, okay, like pepper, depending on grounded pepper, and then also like the whole pepper. And what
peppercorn?
else?
I think so. Yeah.
Packet or 2 packets of sugar, depending on how much I'm cooking. What else?
Sugar again. Okay. So we've got second generation adds sugar.
I would cut down some onion too.
Onion.
Well, she's
She likes her food.
well, not second. Well, we mean second. She's
Well, you have your great aunt and then your aunt. So that's 2
Oh.
generations. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that, but also the
Okay.
sugar isn't going to make it
Yeah,
sweet. It's just
turmeric.
going to neutralize
What else?
the apple cider.
Whatever
The acid,
spices
right.
I have.
I think that's why my other one adds it at the end.
Does it always kind of change and vary,
That makes sense.
like depending?
Yeah, depending on what I have available. Adobo is sort of like cook in many different
She
ways.
puts turmeric.
But the
I've never
basic
heard of
thing is,
turmeric in it.
The soy
Maybe
sauce
she just
and
wants
the
to help
vinegar,
you.
I think.
That's good
Yeah.
for you and it adds
And,
color.
Then I would like mix all that together.
Unless that's something new that she just.
And then I would have,
Maybe she just
then I
wants
would
to
like get a
different. She's
bowl.
like, I do
and
this
then put
extra special
everything in
different
there.
Right.
But now we all know her
Fresh,
secret.
garlic, fresh garlic.
Okay.
Fresh garlic, yes.
And then
Yes.
I would simmer it a little.
Have a good night, Caitlin. Thanks for hopping on, girl. We missed you.
Right. Like the small.
I know,
the big
Caitlin.
ones.
I know the time.
Y'all need to like get together soon.
She said
Yeah.
she's 5 hours away.
Oh my God, you all got
The liquid will not
like when I
get
come out this
bubble
summer.
so
Okay.
fast. It will sort of like get cooked, marinating slowly in its juice. And then when I know it's already like just before it's completely done,
It's done.
then I would sort of like not full blast, but like increase the intensity of the fire or the heat in cooking it. That
I just
way
like how it like
starts
increase the
to sort of, like,
intensity.
boil,
I don't
and
know.
by boiling
It's
it, the liquid evaporates fast, and then it turns into oil.
Oh my God, we
That's
lived
how it
closer
looks like
before.
It's like an hour from me, hour 15.
Yeah,
that?
you and Des did, yes.
So like shuffling the meat, so every whole side gets sort of like
Shuffling the meat.
brownish. So
I like that too. That term.
Say what?
What term?
She said shuffling the meat.
Like seared.
Shuffle the meat. Oh,
Or-
that's- yep. I know how to shuffle the meat.
But like, you know how it's like.
My mom was watching. I said it on
Is that
purpose.
the term seared? Is that it? Like
I know how
it's
to
like,
sear the meat too.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I'm sort of like lost in vocabulary.
Is it overdone?
I'm not good with it
No,
either.
just a little
But, yeah, and
With
then
tiny
it's
bit
like
fire.
the oil come out. When the oil starts to come out,
The oil.
then it's done. I take it out because like if you cook it too long, when the oil starts to like melt from the fat,
See,
then the meat has
Ooh,
a
see,
tendency
she
to get
explains
a
in better
little
detail what happens.
no,
with
I
the
had to
oil
cut
and
this
fat.
down. She went really
sort of like
Tough.
in a lot of detail.
not
I like
tough,
that.
'cause it's cooked.
It's
It's,
cool when
uh,
someone can explain like what's really happening with the food.
Crumble?
Mhm.
No, not crumble. What is it? It's sort of like get
Too soft.
what's the? Yeah, it gets soft and like they get sort of like
Grainy. She's
the
talking about
bone,
when the
they
chicken
get
gets
separated
grainy.
from the bone.
Oh, okay.
I like it intact. so I like
Okay.
to watch
If
it.
you
So
overcook chicken, it can get like
it's not
almost
going to
gritty
get
feeling
Really?
when you
Doesn't fall
chew
off
it.
the bone.
It doesn't fall off the bone. There you go.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
also,
So
Wow. I love how every one of your aunties does it different. And some of their things are similar to like great auntie, and some are different. They all kind of have like the similar style of cooking, but
well,
like
they also all grew up in different places too.
oh, well, that'll
Yeah.
make a difference.
Yeah.
Wow, that's super fun. Thanks for sharing your little chit chats with your super aunties, with your calendar club,
Crew.
calendar crew. Was it a crew or a club?
Thought it was club.
Oh, well, probably.
That was adorable. I absolutely love that. I think that's super cute.
It was fun.
I did ask them all, like, hey, would you want to do a FaceTime with me? And y'all did not have time to go on FaceTime, but they
Oh, literally the phone call we're doing right now that we could hit FaceTime for you to. Okay, I'm good. All right, got it. I got you. Yeah, I got you. That was super sweet. Thanks for sharing your family with us and your recipes and your secrets. And do we get to see the end result of your adobo? Is it done?
It's done, and I think you might.
And you don't have a bowl in front of you.
I don't. I'll send pictures.
Slackers. You should just shout, be like, bring it in. Like somebody can like come in with like the pot and just like show us.
Well, let me call Houston, because I'm in the house. I don't even know if they could hear me where I'm at if I yell.
Are you for real? What kind of house do they have?
It's like lots of
a lot of angles. Okay.
Did you leave?
A lot of corners and hallways. And
Oh, can you bring me? I was gonna show the adobo.
Before we sign off, we need to see.
Just another plate, this bowl, put rice and the adobo.
Every time the goodbye tour
you can
comes
share
up,
how it
I
tastes.
feel like it's a dig at how long I take to say things, but it isn't even me. Anna does it on purpose. It's not even my fault.
Okay, and then
it'll be her going on and on. And
why
it's
you not you?
calls at the goodbye tour because I open my mouth one time.
Wow.
Yeah, I already have to pee, so I'm like,
you guys could all
record like
come in and you don't have to get
on my second
mute
cup
myself.
of water.
Yeah, tell them to bring the what would it be called? Because everybody was in on it. So like the conglomerate adobo, like just bring it in together, and then show the end result. Dominique's gonna taste it, and whoever fucked up is getting the blame.
What am I? What I was just heard taste. What am
They're
I
all
tasting?
gonna bring it in. You can like take a fork and taste it, yeah, and be like, "Hey, y'all fucked up. You fucked up my adobo."
So is the adobo just meat?
Oh wait, here. Let me take off this.
Oh, I heard that.
How do we? Oh, hold on.
We've got buddies.
Can't
Hey,
hear.
girls.
Gotta change settings.
I heard Nara. She said it was good.
Oh, she tasted it already?
There we go.
Do you guys have it for dinner?
There.
Yes, we had it. And on a scale of 1 to 10,
it was 11.
It was really good.
Is it just meat by itself, just seasoned?
No, we had it with steamed broccoli and rice. So you take a piece of the rice and some of the broccoli and some of the adobo,
And you put some of the
broccoli.
Broccoli.
Yum.
That sounds.
Nara, your mama. How often does she make adobo for you?
Like once every 2 months.
Oh shit! Okay, so you already know what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Good.
Is that enough?
And I know that you got chunks of chicken tonight, but your mama usually does the little drumettes. Is it different?
Kind of, because the skin is a little more flaky.
There's no skin, right?
No.
Skin gives more flavor.
It's a little different. It's not as heavy.
No.
It's kind of light.
Okay, look at these girls.
Do you
They know what they're
prefer
talking about.
skin or no skin?
No skin.
I like both.
Get it, girl.
Equally.
Really?
Get it, girl. Okay, what other Filipino foods does your mama make for you?
Steak.
She makes some Filipino flavored steak.
Oh, milkfish.
Milkfish. And liquid here.
Oh, this is fancy on a
Look at this. Okay, what do we have? A little rice?
I swear if that
There we go,
slides off your
Tilt
tray right
it.
now.
Okay. There we go. There we go. There we
There
go.
it is.
Maybe just
Okay.
hold the bowl, Dominique.
Okay.
maybe-
Well, I mean, she made it look so. Hold
And
up.
she
It
does
is
look
so
fancy.
beautiful. Okay,
Well, so
let's
I
see.
take full credit because I didn't finish it.
Oh, you got a little leaf on top. Nice.
Look at it. See, I didn't present it.
I'm gonna eat it.
Well, presentation gets a
Are you
10.
gonna
Go,
say
girl.
how-
All right, so this is adobo chopped. So we need a taste test.
It's like a chopped adobo, and you got a little mound of rice that looks very pretty. Let's see.
I'm liking it.
You're
You guys
liking
like
it. Okay.
I feel like I'm missing something. Oh,
Fat
Broccoli.
skin.
that's what I'm missing. I usually put the bouillon,
Oh, yes, you do. We got that on our recipe card.
and I forgot to put it in this one, but I think it's good. Do you like
Good.
it?
It's really good.
Okay.
Ooh, it's really good. You have 2 fans behind you.
And Bonnie, that doesn't normally like it, liked it. Little Bonnie. Kids ate
Hey!
it all up.
Yeah.
Congratulations. A round of applause.
I ate 2 bowls of it.
Well done. Oh,
Houston, is there anything you don't eat?
No.
Eggplant.
Sprinkles.
I love that both girls had an answer like immediately about what he does not eat.
Eggplant is sometimes a texture thing.
Eggplant is always
It's
a
this
texture.
nasty thing.
But
Yeah.
I've had fried eggplant when Aunt Sandy made it, and I've never been able to make it like hers, so I don't even bother.
Yeah, same. Yeah, same.
I tried the eggplant parmesan, and he won't.
Yeah. I can't make it like my aunt, so I fucking gave up.
Don't. Just
Yeah.
don't.
Negative
Yeah.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah. CJ's mom actually makes it very well. She is an Italian by injection, is what her CJ's dad used to call it.
That's
So
what
I'm
I
not
am.
going to explain that because you have an
No.
audience behind you. Well done, girls.
Mm,
Well
I'll
done.
try
You
that
have a
later.
nice palette, and I loved your extra info on whether it was light or heavy. And
Right? Oh, there they go.
goodness gracious, y'all need a little cooking show together.
They're
Love
baking
it.
brownies right now.
Oh well, brownies are super important to the preteen palate. I know that because I clearly still have a preteen palate. I love brownies.
Same.
Oh my God, I could brownie all day.
When I make
Brownies alone.
brownies with caramel keto sauce on top,
I'm gonna tell you right now, though, I don't like a brownie edge. I'm the center girl, and I'm very rare. I know it.
I like a corner.
See?
No, the side. I like a side, just one edge. Like the those tins that are like,
Yeah.
to get an edge on all.
yeah.
Mm.
So I like
don't
to
want
make
that.
mine in a spring form pan or in my pie dish for this reason. I cut it into perfect slices. So then you get the nice little edge on it, but then you get the center too. Ooh, cheater.
I don't like burnt chocolate. And that's what that edge tastes like to me. I just taste way too much like burned chocolate on that little edge. I don't care how tiny it is. Just, you know what you can do? Take a little cookie cutter and pop the center out for me, and I'm happy. Very
yeah.
happy.
I need a smaller one for C's candy.
No, you do not, because you got a pinky nail. You could just stick it in the
I
bottom.
do not. It's all chopped off.
Okay, well, you just get a knife and you go shoomp and turn.
Shoomp.
But shoomp, yeah, shoomp is the sound / movement that I make when I try to figure out what candy is in the candy box.
Yeah.
You got to put your
I get a
pinky nail in
knife
there,
now.
you turn it out, you pop that down, and then you peek inside. Okay, I don't want that one. Mm-mm.
No, I just cut them in half now. Everyone knows.
I don't know why we didn't do that growing up.
I don't know, but Emmanuel gets mad because it dries them out. Okay, then eat it right now.
Okay, well, I don't dry them out. You just don't know until you've already popped it in your mouth and the bottom has a hole in the center and it's touching your tongue. Yeah, so tell him you're welcome.
All right, ladies.
Well, we will see you guys tomorrow for our unboxing of Desiree's book, Choice for May, Mexican Gothic. We cannot wait to see the shit inside this box. Oh my god.
Excited.
Snacks. I am down, ready, excited, etc. And Anna will be on tomorrow.
I have to say that the snacks are good, Rebecca, so I'm sorry.
I do want to find out though if the snacks are also vegetarian friendly. I'm assuming
They are.
What?
They are. I actually checked the bags. What I sent you, the little extra things, they are. I kept the bag specifically because I knew you were going to ask, but I did check every bag, and so I can show you.
I literally had to make both sides to make this happen. Okay. All right, bitches. We will see you tomorrow night for the unboxing of Mexican Gothic. God damn, Dominique. Well done on your April book choice.
All right.
Well done. I liked your cozy mystery more than my last year's cozy mystery. Well done.
Well, we either got the grandma who's hilarious, or we've got an entire calendar club of aunties. So
yeah, I know. You can't go wrong. All right. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Tomorrow to open our shit up.